Welcome to the Santa Cruz County Office of Education. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Kymberly Bronzini, and I am a teacher. I've been a teacher for over 20 years in alternative education.
Why do you love teaching? What is your favorite thing about being in education?
I love being the person that helps someone understand something or learn something new or starts a spark. I get to have these wonderful connections with my kids. Like, being connected to my students is probably the single most important thing to me.
How did you find your path to teaching?
I finished my education and I was a single mom, so I decided to substitute teach. I ended up having to go to continuation high school and teach auto shop. And so I got to just build these really magnificent relationships with the students, and just found out right away that, at-risk youth was something I was passionate about. I, decided to get my credential and pursue my career in alternative education.
Can you name some challenges you had to overcome to becoming a teacher?
Not enough time. It always feels like there's just not enough time to get everything done in the day. That's probably the hardest part.
What or who kept you resilient and to stay on course during your career journey?
My community of teachers. Teachers are, amazing giving people, and they're not just giving to their students, they're giving to their colleagues as well. It's a service industry, and like most service industries, you have to have a big heart and you have to be empathetic. Then, you have definitely a ton of support from the teachers around you.
What advice, Kymberly, would you give your younger self?
Trust the process. So sometimes I get really stressed out that my students are not going to be successful for whatever reason. And I think sometimes that detracts from the teaching and learning process together.
What advice would you have for someone interested in becoming a teacher? Or perhaps even to your students who are interested in becoming a teacher?
I would definitely tell them to be prepared that it's going to be difficult. It's not an easy job, but I think that's fairly common knowledge at this point, especially after COVID and all the parents that had to be teachers. It's going to be challenging, but the rewards outweigh the challenges.
Well, I want to thank you so much for coming down to the Santa Cruz County Office of Education. Thank you so much, Kymberly.